So this is going to be a comparison of 3 sound and light shows which use dance in the metaverse. And the first thing we're looking at is an artist called FlyGearZ, who is the avatar dancing in the center circular stage. And this is the opening of one of their shows, and you can see 8 other avatars around them. And these 8 other avatars are dancing some of them are dancing the same moves and some of them are out of sync. And this is the period of the show where the video DJ, FlyGearZ in the middle, is running.
Okay, just like I said, I'm going to pre-cache those animations. The people that are here now are going to probably have the best show because the animations will run so smoothly for you. So make sure you're looking my way so that your viewer pre-caches the animations.
Yes, just like she said. So each avatar that comes to the show, you see those little yellow circles on the floor. You double click them and you'll stand on them. And now we're going through all the animations at fast speed. Then later on, as the video DJ plays music, we will all be synchronized at once. Okay, so here, a little further along, more people have shown up and we're well into the show. And everybody has synchronized themselves with the yellow discs on the floor. And the dancer DJ in the middle, as you can see, all of us are doing the same in synchronized movements in a circular pattern around.
And who doesn't like Michael Bublé? I love him. And here, the next song that we're going to be doing is by a new group to me. They're called Saint Motel, and the song is My Type. And I just get so much energy out of their music. Hope you like it.
And of course, the animations include flying, floating, and hovering because this is the metaverse. The other thing that we're going to point out, and we'll point this out in another video coming up, is although there is some synchronization, the dance DJ is running the animations and running the sound stream and synchronizing them. Nevertheless, the dancers are pretty much just dancing to the music any old way. Okay, so now we are even further along into the show. More people have shown up, and we're looking at it from the opposite angle, and you can see many things going on. But what is really interesting is the variety of avatars that can be in the metaverse. In the center is what's called a tiny avatar, and on the right is what's called a furry avatar. And in the middle is a human avatar. And the avatars use what's called rigging. So there are virtual bones inside the avatar for the legs and the arms and the neck and all that. And so motion capture is being used and imported into the metaverse so that these rigged avatars can dance just as a human being originally danced. You can see they're quite elaborate little moves. So the tiny avatar has tiny virtual bones, and the furry avatar has furry bones, and the human has human bones. Nevertheless, they're all using a fundamental motion capture underneath, plus the animation is being played. Okay, for this next part, we're going to look into light effects. And this is a live class that was held in Second Life, and this part is a demonstration by a light
I
art.
do special effects. Two sides of it, I think, as regards the Spirit Light Dance Company. There is, of course, technical side, a bit of scripting, a bit of texture design, and of course, the other side, the technical side, is making it work when Second Life throws gremlins on the night. Number one.
Okay.
In shades of teal and purple. Some of you, I think, haven't put the effect on. Number one off. Number two. And there you go, a simple way of showing you the kind of thing that we do for the special effects for this show on a slightly bigger scale, but of course not huge. I'm going to turn you all off again.
So that demonstration was by, as we said, a light artist who goes by Alex. And Alex mentioned that there was a certain scale to light effects. Now this is a third artist group. This goes by the name Alchemelic, and they specialize in light effects, large scale. What we're looking at is a stage platform at the bottom with a stage set behind, and the visual effects are being originated by the two avatars just barely visible at the bottom on the stage, who are dancing in unison like we saw earlier. But they are creating these effects as they stream this music to the audience. We're further along in the show now, and we're going to see an effect that's called rezzing. You'll see that occasionally there are pale gray squares, like right there, that seem anomalous. What those are the actual textures, like those bright white glaring lights. And what happens is the first time a texture is resolved or rezzed into the video camera cache, memory cache, sometimes it shows as gray, and then once it's been resolved, it'll always show correctly, like that. And a similar effect occurs with animations of the avatar. Earlier, the dance DJ mentioned that she was pre-patching the animations so that avatars would all dance smoothly as she went through thousands of different animations, or in this case, thousands of different visual textures. Okay, now we are further along in the same show. By the way, this was an hour-long show. We just want to demonstrate how intense these visual effects can be. Again, we said there are thousands and thousands of these. They are created and uploaded through visual apps and played through scripts. This shows the scale, as we said, a large scale animations on a stage. There are some 60 people present watching this show. The orange glows sprinkled around the globe are actual avatars, which have not yet rezzed, as we say. So everything that's visual in the Metaverse app must resolve into your viewer. And the way you handle it for preparing video ahead of time is as visual artists do, and as the animation artists do, is you kind of play it ahead of time into people's cache. Or just a few minutes later, for example, you can see all the avatar orange glows have resolved. Now, the people watching the show typically do not pull their cameras way out like this, which is one of the beauties of the Metaverse. It's free camera. They will be pushing their camera inside, looking at the avatars like we did earlier, and looking at the effects close up from the inside. But this point of view really demonstrates what a large-scale set of visual effects can look like.
I think maybe we have
So
everybody.
this
What do you
is
think?
where, so to speak, everything comes together.
Okay.
We're back at the class, and the artist this time
Okay.
is a choreographer named Carol Meredith.
What I'm doing right now is called caching. And that's what I'm letting your viewer catch these animations so that when we dance it, they'll play smoothly for you. And we do this backstage before every show. We have to cache. So you're getting the experience of just exactly what the dancer does before we come out here. Okay.
So now all the avatars are rezzed,
Okay, are you ready, Carol?
all the animations are
ready.
rezzed,
Enjoy this, everybody.
the music is cued to play on the stream, and the artist is prepared to take us away.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh.
When you look at this,
And watch this from the
there are two
audience
things
point of view. You're not
that may not be immediately obvious.
to do that.
The first is that they are not all dancing in unison. There are several groups, and each of them moves separately, and at times each of them has a completely different dance animation. The second thing that may not be immediately obvious
I'm dancing.
is that their steps are exactly synchronized with the music.
From one cut.
Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close.
So we hope that you have enjoyed this review of light
Okay, take it away.
and music and dance in the metaverse. And we thought we'd close with the Spirit Light Dance Company in that class that we've demonstrated 2 parts of, where they did for the class a full performance of one of their cast numbers. Enjoy and see you soon in the metaverse.
Colin gone. Okay, good.